Hey guys, this is Mike from LA1 here, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright My Player series. In the last episode, Phoenix made his NBA debut and he played in his first rival game in his career. And in this episode, he'll be taking on the Denver Nuggets for the second time and taking on the Utah Jazz, if my calculations are correct. Yep, it's Utah for the first time. And all of that will take place on this will be our next game, January 10th, 2012, and then it'll be the 21st. That's what we're going to be doing in this episode. As you can see right now, the Timberwolves are 12 and 13, one low below the bottom. While the Nuggets is kicking everyone's butt right now as they're up, and they're even behind the Thunder, who are in the Western Conference Finals, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Here, and by the way, I checked the headlines here, as Shannon Brown is now a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Luke Walton, in exchange, the T-Wolves lose Riddenauer and Sebastian Telfair. And Frank Vogel, the coach of the Pacers, got fired, and Willard Dawson is the new head coach. There's the D-League, which I think last year you get sent down to the D-League, but here you don't. Well, here's a bit of bad news here. Rubio is still on the team, but Kevin Love isn't, because he was traded to Indiana along with Laser Hayward in exchange for Donate Jones and Darian Collison. And now let's check the trades. Let's check the skill points here, and apparently I have none. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. Now let's check my trades, and the only team that seems to be interested right now for Phoenix is the Sacramento Kings, which should be the Anaheim Royals within the next few weeks, because right now their ownership problems is still. But right now he hasn't been frustrated. And now let's check the NBA website right now to see the Rookie of the Month. As you can see, it's all Ricky Rubio so far. So it's either going to be you or Rubio to win this. If Rubio wins this will be really frustrating for Phoenix. Yes, so now let's get back to the action. As Minnesota's starting to get it, and there it is. He completed a milestone. Gets selected as NBA's Rookie of the Month. So now I have to go back and get some skill points and put them in there for this. And now let's get this. And there you see he has earned 4,784 points. And right now, hold on, I have to. And here are the objectives, which is not going to be the objectives that we're going to be using in this here game, as the Nuggets head to Target Center to take on the T-Wolves. Phoenix and the T-Wolves. Also coming up next will be the Eric Cartman Road to Glory series, episode 2. And then there'll be another new series. I'm not going to say what game it is, but and apparently the Timberwolves got Joakim Noah. Apparently they did, and yep, they did. So this is gonna be tough for him, because Rubio and Phoenix is going to be learning from an Indiana point guard, and there you see him on the bench with 4.5 points off the bench and right now. So let's just play the game and let's get this over with, because this series, I want this better than yesterday's episode, because that was the longest video I've ever made on YouTube so far. And right now the Nuggets are just plain flat out demolishing the T-Wolves. Right now it's 12-9 as Phoenix is subbed in at point guard. As Phoenix shoots as and he misses in a shooting foul. And oh, I forgot to unmute the TV. Sorry about that. As Phoenix goes to the free throw line.
Thanks, Doris. Well, Clark, that's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that we see them make a few adjustments on the move over the course of the game.
Nope, he missed.
Making change.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments as the game goes on. This team is too dynamic offensively to deal with by playing one style. So the schemes, I think, will change according to how the game's going.
So he comes up empty.
Yep.
Timberwolves on D. It's a
so if you want to...
Denver here for the second time this season.
Well, they got punished in that last meeting. It wasn't pretty.
And look at that! Phoenix made another steal without even trying. Again.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
Noah dishes to Wright. It's taken away.
Oh, he committed a turnover. There's the Phoenix that we usually see in these series so far this series.
Losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
How about their
And luckily,
in that game, guys? They just
his
gave
girlfriend
them
is
so
not
many easy points. Tough to win.
not in the audience. He's not Philip Fry. That episode 2 will premiere
At the line, and
tomorrow.
when that happens, it's going to impact the game.
Here's Smith. Last game with 30 points. Clock at 4. And it's good. Smith's got 8 points.
But before I start the Cartman series, I will have to stop for a few minutes. And there's Phoenix and misses, and he goes back to the free throw line.
They got them out of their game, and they never were able to recover.
And that one misses.
As he goes, he's been moved to shooting guard.
Jones comes in for Evan Turner. Chris Anderson is checked in for Denver.
And apparently the Wolves got Evan Turner too.
No good on the second free throw.
Wow, Phoenix sucks at the free throws.
Smith kicks to a forward.
And good block. And we also got Sessions.
Porter would do something else against Dallas. Here's Wright. Denver
And he still misses, and he got his teammate grade went down lower because of a bad shot selection.
Heavy traffic.
deflected. It's stolen by Jones. Wright outside. Now Smith defending.
Well, he's almost at deep left range again for the second straight rival game.
Miller against Jones.
There's Jones. Will he get the assist? Yes, he will. So he does the deep left bullet.
1:41 left in the first quarter.
And so far, it's been a pretty close game.
Good look.
As
Nice shot.
he loses it, and now the D plus bullet is starting to hit Phoenix now.
And here's Sessions. Still looking to get the
Sessions.
first. Jones, the pass to Wright. Pass it to Noah.
Will he get another assist? Yes, he will. And that's 2 assists of the game
3-point lead.
for Phoenix.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
As the Timberwolves call a timeout.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's
As
see
the it's almost the All-Star break.
what the Nuggets. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the fourth best
As the coach of the T-Wolves
of course, Minnesota.
calls them to the bench, and he'll be back with less than a minute to go in the half. As he's subbed in as shooting guard again.
56
If you
seconds
see
left.
right there on the screen. There, he passes it to the newest T-Wolves sensation, Shannon Brown.
And it's blocked.
And Sessions gets it, and Sessions passes it to Phoenix. And there he will miss again, but he gets his teammate ready, goes up for a good shot selection.
Well, you like the effort, but you got to be smart.
And unfortunately, a T-Wolf fouled.
Yeah, if I was coaching them, I said I like
Wow, I can't believe they have a Wolf sound effect at Target Center, where everything is named Targeted in Minneapolis.
No good on that.
And he misses his first free throw. His teammate grade is close to being lowered.
second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Wright in its shooting guard. Davis is out there with Brown. Then there's Maurice States, and it's Collison at the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys,
Phoenix, where are you going?
The shot by Nene, no good.
Nene, wait, you should be playing in Washington. I mean, if it wasn't for you, the Wizards wouldn't have finished off strong. And Phoenix is getting ticked off because his teammates keep ignoring him, and as a result, that happens. And that is the end of the half, with the T-Wolves trailing 49-31. Now it's time to go to the HB halftime report.
It's a runaway freight train in Minnesota. Let's get you to the HP halftime report. It's lopsided, and I'm Damon.
The leading scorers for the Nuggets is J.R. Smith with 26 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Shannon Brown, the newest T-Wolf, is the leading scorer for the T-Wolves with 11 points, 1 rebound, and 2 steals. Phoenix has 1, though. Now let's take a look at the games.
Out at Time Warner Cable Arena, it was the
Wow, the Bobcats really suck, so that's what you get for not drafting Phoenix, you guys.
And another game also in the books.
Whoa, where did Phoenix come from? And oh, we lost Beasley.
Sixers in Philadelphia. With that game in the books, they split their last 2 outings. And here's a look at the other NBA action.
Wow, the Wizards put in a fight against Dallas.
The Lakers out at Staples Center. Not a lot left to be decided there. A big advantage for them in the 4th quarter.
Oh, come on, LA. As we begin the second half, let's get to work.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gets.
And right now, the Nuggets are just flat out dominating this team as Phoenix is subbed in as point guard, and here goes Phoenix. Phoenix passes it to Ramon Sessions. Wait, I think that's Ramon Sessions. Let me check the game track here. Yeah, this is the game track section. Whoops. Let's see. There's Phoenix. Yeah, it's Ramon. Lakers, if you're listening to this right now, re-sign Sessions and trade Bynum. Gasol, keep him. And Gallinari is called for the reach-in, and as a result, oh, thanks, Ramon. Way to steal the ball for Phoenix. He gives it to Luke Walton, who should be in Cleveland. There's Sessions, and unfortunately he gets blocked, and there's the shot clock violation. And there's the next rivalry game right there. That's the next game of the series. It will be against the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City. Ooh, they have what possibly a scoreboard. Their scoreboard needs a makeover, in my opinion. Whoa, wait, don't run into the crowd there, Phoenix. Easy, don't cause an objection. And way to block the alley-oop.
You know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they still got the lead here. Well, eventually, guys, you know.
And they score. Now the T-Wolves are down by 10.
Do a better job of taking care of the basketball. To the paint, both loose. It's stolen by Sessions.
And there's Phoenix, and there's gonna get his first points of the game. And nope, he's going back to the free throw line.
So he'll shoot 2 right here.
Don't give up anything for free. I like that. Send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it.
Nope. As now he's being moved to shooting guard. So this has to be taking Phoenix off. Because he doesn't want to be transferred from shooting guard to point guard. He just wants to be the main point guard. Look at him. He's nearly scoreless.
Martin comes in for Al Harrington. And Wilson Chandler subbed in for Gallinari.
And there's his teammate grade went down lower even again. So not enough to get the D+ worry again. And there's a personal foul on Jones. Come on, get your crap together, man. Do they play that where they win? Because if that's the case, that is awesome.
It's only been 10, but that's enough to know it's not a fluke.
That free throw good for Miller. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
As Ramon has now moved to point guard. As he's standing at the Phoenix Coyotes rip-off logo.
Had a chance there to cut
But
it
it's
single digits, but it's off
but it is very original, and the Nuggets unfortunately score on the foul as Jackie Noor gets his second personal foul, making the Minnesota's at 11. But look at Denver's; they have 13.
Free throw drops for a follow. Here's Sessions. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Pass to Wright. He's guarded by a follow. And it's Wright missing.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Here's Miller. Nailed.
There's no good shot defense on that play,
And the Nuggets lead by 16.
as the
They are just lighting them up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot.
and now there's the D+ that Phoenix doesn't want to get, and he just got it. That sucks to be Phoenix
Such a huge part of his
right now, as they called a timeout. Who called it? Denver. Denver calls a timeout. I want to know what they're talking about. There's Crunch, the Wolf, as the coach calls him out, and he's out of the game as the Nuggets beat the T-Wolves again, 87-71. As for the first time in his young NBA career, Phoenix is held off the score sheet. He only had 2 assists in tonight's game,
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
and he gets the D+, and he completed the dynamic goal, but unfortunately, he still gets negative skill points. So, but before we go to the next game, I have to do it. I have to add the skill points and probably add it to his free throws, because that's probably what cost the Wolves in the game today. And before I get on in, I have to make my decision because I may have to make a decision on where am I going to play next season. My character, not Phoenix.
The team struggled to stay in the game tonight, and
Now let's go to the press
final score
conference.
ended up not being even close. Do you think there was anything you or the team could have done differently to change the outcome?
Score more reports on a... Okay, no. That's not the button I'm going to hit.
I could have played harder, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to think about that kind of thing right after a loss. For me, it usually takes a while for everything to sink in so I can process it. All I know is that I let my teammates and the coaching staff down tonight, and these guys deserve better. I'm going to have to do a better job of playing my game and staying within my role next time.
Well, what do you expect, Phoenix? You didn't get a bucket in today's game. That's probably the lowest scoring point in your career so far. And now let's check the My Trades, which I'll be doing on every episode from here on out. Because right now, I think he's probably getting really upset the way Minnesota's been treating him. Although he's been doing his best, and well, he only has 3,490 points. So let's check the My Trade to see who he got. He got the attention of the Denver Nuggets and the Toronto Raptors. Because right now, he is not really sure if wants that trade to happen just yet. So now we're gonna add the points for the free throw, and since he has 200 points, 208, excuse me, I guess we could add it to more defense, I guess. Defense again. Now he has 2, and I think that should just about do it, and he moves up to 61 overall. And now, let's head on to the second team of his rivalry games, and right now Minnesota is struggling to stay in the race here. as they now take on the Utah Jazz at Salt Lake City. Oh. And there you see, they're heading to Utah to take on the Jazz. Again, script very original. So now you get to see Phoenix put on the road red jerseys, and apologize for the telephone. And now there's Utah wearing their ugly jean practice sweaters. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the practice jerseys that the team is wearing, most of the teams in the NBA have different ones, but Minnesota has the same. So now let's take it to the... And look at that scoreboard. Very original. That needs a makeover.
For Minnesota, the loss to the Houston Rockets.
And a big key to the loss to me was how poorly they shot their free throws. They just
look at the jerseys.
The
The road ones are ridiculous, but the home ones are fine.
Concentration or confidence or a combination of the two, but they never looked settled at the strike.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Jones.
See, Minnesota has the same one.
And it's Brown, and it's Collison at point guard. And for the Jazz, Sherlicko, Millsap, and Jefferson are the front court. C.J. Miles is out there with Ronnie Price.
Yeah, Mike Cornelli Nation, let's make some noise for Phoenix Wright, as the second game of this fourth episode is underway, and Minnesota has an 11-6 lead as he takes on Rajon Bell. Now, before we continue on, let's take a look at the stadium. The arena that most reminds me of, with the high LED lighting, the terrible Jumbotron, and all that. This mostly reminds me of this mostly reminds me of the RBC Center, but the only thing the RBC Center has that this place has better scoreboard. Now let's take a look around this arena. Don't worry, in episode 5 I'll do this for Denver. And look at all these championships. And how many championships does Minnesota have? Huh, 1. The only team in Minnesota that actually has a championship, that's the Twins. Midwest, let's see, we got Midwest Division champion, Midwest Division, Midwest Division, Midwest Division, Midwest Division. Jeez. Midwest Division, Midwest Division, Midwest Division. And if that wasn't enough, Utah did win a Western Conference championship, didn't they? They won one, didn't they? And oh, there you see the retired jerseys of the Utah Jazz. I think number 12 there, I think that's Karl Malone. No, which one's Stockton? And there's the Canadian flag. Oh, Canada. That's all we know. Okay, so now let's get back to the showdown. As Phoenix is back at point guard.
Here's O'Cool. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
Oh, Phoenix got another steal again. And he still missed it. He draws a foul, so he could get a C+ for the first time in his young career.
When I asked him where they might have an advantage today, he said, we've got the shot blockers to make things very hard on them when they bring it into the paint. And that's what they plan to do. Gentlemen?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra, Clark, we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
Yeah, you hear it all the time, Kevin, and that's the identity they want to have today, and I think it'll work for them as long as they execute. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there he goes. There's Phoenix's teammate Gray down the toilet. And he got a reach in if that wasn't bad enough. Looks like the ref must be fans of Von Karma or something.
Here's O'Cool. Picked up by Davis. Bell guarded by Wright.
Oh, I'm guarding Kobe's worst enemy, Rajon Bell.
Shot clock at 6. from about 19 feet.
And now C- range again.
Here's Wright.
And Phoenix ends the streak as he finally gets on the score sheet for the first time in the game and in this episode.
Now, here is Bell, guarded by Wright. Here is Miles. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Dallas. 5 on the clock. Favors passes to Bell. Over Wright. No good
And there's
for
his
Bell.
teammate grade went up right there because of good shot defense. And there is there's Phoenix again. And whoa! Hey, way to go, Phoenix! You actually scored over a tall guy. I mean, well, let's watch the replay. Here. Look at that! Huge height differential!
Knocking down their shots.
Yeah, a hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the driver's seat, no doubt.
Now, here is Bell. Shoots over Turner. And Davis pulls it down. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Wright.
Wait, Davis? Wait a minute. Davis? Cliff Davis? Luke! I am your father. No, that's impossible. No, it's Ed Davis, excuse me. I thought it was Cliff Davis. Otherwise,
And they keep possession. Sessions, no good.
as Session scores, and now the T-Wolves have a 17-8 lead over the Utah Jazz.
Now, here is Bell. He's tightly guarded. And it's Miles missing. And Minnesota has possession with a 9-point lead. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Even though he missed,
They have a little extra motivation because they lost last year's season series to this team.
And Bell kicks to Miles. Sweet move.
as Phoenix did another good shot defense and his teammate grade is up. So hope for a C+ is still up there.
Two teams kind of bringing up the back end of the conference.
As Phoenix scores again! Oh, mercy! What a show is Phoenix Wright putting on as the T-Wolves are up by 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9. Wow, Utah, way to cheer on your team by playing the Mexican hat dance.
Guarded by Wright. Bell with Wright.
Looks like Phoenix is going to do a pretty good job here, and Utah scores again.
Miles has got 5.
Clean up on aisle, Bell.
And there's the feed to Davis.
And now Phoenix is going to try to go for 3. Nope.
Wright missing.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there.
That was, well, he was close, but not quite. His teammate grade lowered because of bad shot selection. Yay.
Bell with Wright's there.
And of course, he allowed Raja Bell to score, so as a result, his teammate grade went down. And Phoenix scores again! Oh my goodness gracious.
Here is Bell. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in
A good shot defense again, so he's pretty close to getting a C+. As the T-Wolves are up 21-15. And now let's see what's going on in the rest of the league for the advertisement. For January 26th.
Coming up next Thursday, LeBron James and the Miami Heat go up against Dwight Howard and the Orlando Magic.
Oh, the Battle of Florida! Now, before we begin, I actually have a t-shirt of Dwight Howard. I'll show it off in an eventual episode. And the T-Wolves at the end of the half, they are demolishing the Utah Jazz 42-28. So could we finally get to see a first victory in this series?
And welcome folks, to HP at the Half. The season is now in full swing here. Thanks for stopping by. These two enjoyed great first half.
Shannon Brown
Really
leads
leading way
the scoring for
both
the
teams.
T-Wolves with 13 points, 1 round and 1
Great
steal, while
finish.
Paul Millsap leads
And
the
now
Jazz
we're
with
looking at
7
other
points,
games from the NBA
5 rebounds,
as
and
we
1
go
steal.
around the league. The Nuggets winning against the Hawks in Atlanta. They
The
ended up
Nuggets are just
cruising to victory
unstoppable.
now. Their leading scorer, Wilson Chandler. And another game that also finished up over at
Whoa!
United Center.
Upset!
It was the Bulls
Portland beat
losing to
Chicago.
Trailblazers. Hard game to watch as a fan. Their top scorer, Luol Deng. And now we'll look at the other.
Whoa!
NBA
Houston beat San
The Nets have
Antonio.
the lead out in New Jersey against the Thunder.
Oh, now that's really sad. The Bobcats are tied with the Knicks.
And that just about wraps
The
up
Knicks
our
should
series.
win because they don't have Jeremy Lin on that squad.
For the second half.
Lin sanity.
Now it's been a
Okay, now it's time to start the second half, as the Utah fans are probably going to be starting leaving the building as soon as Phoenix scores a goal. Phoenix again, and crowd start leaving because right now you guys have no shot at this. And there it is. Phoenix has a C+.
From the field.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Wright, he's in at point guard. Thomas is out there with Luke Walton. Then it's DeRozan.
So he had
And
a couple of
Sessions
rough
in the shooting guard
adjustments to
position.
the NBA, but right now he's been doing very well.
Okur, that's good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And now Utah is
Timberwolves leading by 15.
pissing him off, and now he gets a bad shot selection, causing him a C+.
Sessions with it.
As Utah is starting to suck, as now Minnesota strikes again.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important.
Oh,
That's the difference.
another pass
Well, you
that
know,
he
I think
didn't
it's
try,
pretty
so that would have been.
simplistic, But it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done.
Hayward kicks to Bell. 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Hayward. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Okur. again,
And they score, but right now, at this point, right now, it's a bit too little too late.
Here's Wright. He's got 10.
Full court pressure here in the man-to-man.
Boy, it takes a lot of energy for both
As
teams.
Phoenix finally misses a shot with 10 points. That is amazing.
And here's Bell.
And now he's
Okur
guarding one of my
kicks to Bell.
favorite Jazz players, Jordan Hayward from Butler University.
The dish to
Hayward should be a Laker. We'll treat him better than Salt Lake City has. Man, because, in fact, he got booed when he got drafted to the Jazz. That shows that the Jazz don't want him.
Emphasis on his rebounding at both ends of the floor.
Here's Wright.
And he draws the foul, and there's the C+ as Phoenix goes back to the free throw line.
There's a lot of contact there. Good call.
You know, he bothered his shot, but he still got a pair of free throws out of it.
No good on that.
Nope, he misses, and he's back to shooting guard for Phoenix
Al
Wright.
Jefferson's checked in for Okur.
And now Hayward's out
Comes in for Francisco Elson.
as Karolinko, who's probably playing basketball in Russia.
The Timberwolves also changing it up. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Thomas. Spates comes in for Luke Walton. And it's Jones in for DeMar DeRozan. No good on
And there goes his C+. That was one of his objectives, and he will not have completed for the first time, as right now
He passes to Jefferson.
he's going against Andre Karolinko.
Now Bell. 6 on the shot clock. With the clock winding down.
Oh, slam dunk.
They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I'll tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could.
And he misses again. Jeez, what's up with Phoenix?
Now, it doesn't matter what's up, Kevin, because he's such a big man. If he gets positioned, forget about it.
Timberwolves leading by 11.
As the T-Wolves right now, their Sessions passes it to Phoenix, as Phoenix is trying to... And Phoenix finds Joakim Noah, who is also my favorite player from Florida State. University of Florida's team that runs to the national championship. Although I was mad at him because they beat UCLA in the national championship game.
By Wright.
What's taking Kirilenko? Oh, geez, look out for Bell.
Now, this is to Kirilenko. Over Jones.
And he misses.
Kirilenko, no good. Timberwolves on
Less than
offense.
30 seconds left, and right now Phoenix is open, and yet Sessions finds him, and, well, he scores.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
Whoa, look out. Oh,
Price outside.
he has to be relieved because he didn't get the leave assignment on there.
Working on Noah. That's good.
So at least that's what the league should look out about for Phoenix. Because if you help him scoreless, he'll come back.
No good.
And that is the end of the third quarter. And right now, Utah is starting to make a comeback.
Nice game. Great performance by Shannon Brown.
As the T-Wolves are leading Utah 57-45. Here's the advertisement for the 23rd.
Coming up next Monday, Josh Smith and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Ooh, that ought to be good. And wow. Gee, I wonder how the Thunder is going to do in that one. And that is it. And for the first time in this series, the T-Wolves win. As Phoenix Wright scored 10 points and 1 assist. And he made half of his shots as the T-Wolves win.
Taking care of business here. You know.
And look at that. For the first time in this series, he actually goes home with skill points. But right now, with the way the T-Wolves have been playing, he's probably feeling a little frustrated the way they're trying to make it. The T-Wolves are trying not to make Phoenix into a starter. Now, who knows? He might be contemplating about a trade. Now let's go to the press conference.
Easy win for you guys tonight. Did you see that one coming?
Yeah, man. I thought it was pretty clear the second I stepped out on the court.
Yes.
I make teams win, baby. Always have, always will. When you're born a winner, that kind of thing just happens all the time. At this point in my life, it's like clockwork. I expect to win no matter what I'm competing in. And tonight was no different. You saw the result. You want to disagree with me?
Well, gee, he may be happy speaking about the victory, but in his side, I think he may be thinking he wants out of Minnesota. So I'm going to think about what Phoenix is going to have a lot to think about between now and Monday to decide, will he be traded, want to be shipped out of Minnesota. So this could be the last time you could be seeing this. And in the next part, you guys are going to find out. But before we go, let's take a look at the My Trades and see who wants them. And it's, how funny is this? The team that I'm currently on, the Golden State Warriors. Well, this come back on Monday for episode 5 of the Phoenix Wright My Player series. See you guys then. Later, folks.